Thursday and we're at the racetrack?
This is weird.
This is weird.
369.
That's what I'm talking about, big dog.
Ho, ho, ho. Damn, that thing went 245 in the middle.
Yeah,
God dang.
ass.
Dude, my teeth are laid back.
Bro, it looked like a turd. Like, it looked, I was like, oh no. It was fast as hell.
Dude.
Did you? 269, brother.
Hey, guess the mile an hour. $1 million if you guess the mile an hour.
201.
Oh, dang, you just lost $1
$199.
million.
199.
Bro, I can't. For the life of me. Or is it starting to run away in the drive shaft section? So we called the engine, but I didn't want to move the drive shaft just in case we got on a bad track situation. So you're better off having the drive shaft tighter so that it can. So you're going to leave it how it is. Right. Not the thing. Okay. So like Q1, we'll go back out there just like we are. Q2, I'll come back and move the drive shaft and the engine back up to try to swing at it. That's right. We just need to get in. Will that get us in? That right there will be like number 2. You hear this? Explain to them what Big Dog is. Because I tried to, but I don't know it. So Big Dog started in like 95, 96. We had a bunch of street car, back half cars here, and the guys wanted to run heads up. So it started like a back half 10-5 deal. And it just progressively kind of got into, and my dad invented it in 90. And so we owned the track from from 05 to from 95 to 2005, we owned the track, and I kind of helped him do the stuff. And then I ended up running it later. How many Big Dog races have you won? I counted 10. You won the champ. Like, do they like I won a championship. Yeah. I finished second 7 times. So, but it's gotten fast. It never used to be this fast. No. When we first started, it was 450s, 470s, and back when I first started, it was 420s. And then we got in then we had a 3-second club, and I was like the last member of the 3-second club, and then it just kind of progressed from there. And we kind of had to move with time. So now we got PROMODs, World Series PROMOD rules plus 40 pounds. So that kind of gives a guy who's got an older car, a heavier car, a little bit of a chance. We do it the same way, chip draw, qualifying, that kind of thing. Everything's done the same, but this is quick. 1 day, 4 hours, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. You get $1,500 to qualify. You get in the show, you get $1,500. So it's really just, it's a great event for the spectators, and it's good racing, and it's all done in 1 day. Right, yeah. And what's made it exciting was we used to run on a DOT tire. Even I ran on a DOT tire. We kind of got away from that, and the track's kind of sketchy because it's narrow, you know that. And it's, well, it's a little bit longer, but going that fast out here feels like you're going twice as fast. Oh God, yeah. So, yeah, I threw the chutes early on that last pass because I'm like, the wall's like this far away from you. It feels like when it gets like this. That's what it feels like. Yeah, and it's. But now they made some improvements. They lengthened the track. They got concrete barriers all the way down it, and it should be a pretty good turnout, don't you think? Yeah, I mean, we normally don't. 8-10 cars was normally our deal, but now I think we got 12 or so. And there's some big names here. Yeah, Deckers are here, Scott Lane's here, John Dock's here, Sam Clark's here. I mean, there's a lot of Travis Harvey. There's a lot of big names here. And it's kind of used to be like that. My dad's kind of back involved a little bit, helping him a little bit. And they kind of got me here to help them track prep. So we just fastest ever, right? Yeah, PB right there. At Piedmont. Still can't get 200 though. If you didn't pull the chute, that was my own fault. It's my own fault. It's a little like, you're moving out there. Oh, I told you. It drove out, it shook a little bit, and once it started to like get through it, I'm like, well, there's a lot you needed because that got Robbie, got you a lot of base runs. We might have fucked with the car a lot, so now. Chassis wise though, drives great. I mean, does it look like right down the center? I mean, it feels good driving it. Straight down the hallway. Yeah, it looks good. And to go a 60, I think that's pretty. Kind of 928, 60. 245. 245 in the middle. 245. Like I run 119 back half. Yeah. Driving a 64 for me. Yeah, and that's competitive in PDRA. Yeah. So I think we can get your back half. Get it back that way. Did we go faster than 199? I really think it's the hole in the front end. Do we need to have a bigger hole? I think that's the problem. I thought about it after PDRA. I was like, man, this doesn't make any sense. Yeah. We need more of that. So inappropriate. So inappropriate. This started off with the tire when you're slapping the tire. Yeah. That's where it all started. But no, thank you for the help. Jason's really I'm learning fuel tech, which I will say I'm open to fuel tech. I don't hate it, I kind of like it,
different.
but it is different.
It's more racer friendly. I think Holley has a place.
But you have to be smart with Holley and know how to manipulate it to get the same shit that this has.
I think they're all like that.
The data log on this thing, though, the data log is badass.
It beats Holley up.
So, we pulled the log, Jason looked at it, made some improvements. We don't want to tell them too much on like what changes.
No, yeah.
You guys can't see the laptop, but great job on it. First 60.
Well, you on camera?
Yeah, you're on camera.
Yeah, you're on camera.
But no, Jason had killed it on the like 30.
That's all you need to be.
Perfect.
30, 69 will win this race.
Yeah. Let's do it. All right. Where are we drilling the hole? We're hair light. We're hair light. We're hair light.
I go center. You can put it in there at an angle.
It fucking hurts.
Save that one. Save that lead now.
Take the weight out of it.
Give me some washers.
How many do you?
Oh, a thumb wrench?
I'll give you one a little bit bigger.
3/4.
I just know you get penalized if you're under. I know you don't get penalized if you're over. That's the most secure weight we've ever installed in the car.
They're good.
Air's on.
Yeah, air tank. Be safe.
Hey, we're going to need all the racers to come. As soon as we call them, as soon as you call them, come to the week.
That's what we wanted right there. 203. We can work with that.
369.5, 203.
Oh my God, 367 and 367, 206, 206. That's crazy.
yeah. How'd it look from up there?
Good.
Yeah. So what were the numbers? There's two 67s.
67s or 72s or something like like almost identical numbers. And mile an hour too.
And then, but so where are we sitting? We're sitting 3. We're sitting 3, right?
I think number 3, yeah.
We're 69.
Yeah, I think.
67.3.
Did you go wild in the stands? Did he lose his mind when we lit the boards with the 69?
I didn't go too crazy.
What? I got 200. He didn't like.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely was like, oh yeah, like, way to go, John.
We need more energy than that.
You told me it's the first time you hit over 200.
I know. Damn. We need like. I want to be able to hear you on the big end. But no, that was good.
Yeah,
That was good.
job.
I think we qualified for this one.
I think so, dude.
Look who we got on the laptop
Oh
right now.
shit! Look,
Big
we got
PROMOD guy.
Mr. Kevin Mullins.
Look at him.
Oh, look at the reading the plugs.
Kevin's
Really
Kevin right now.
examining that
Isn't
thing.
he? You know?
Oh, I got it.
Oh,
Right?
dude. What do we got?
It's like a wet
It's like a
dream.
scientist in the lab. Actually, he's out of the lab. He's like out in the wild. Scientist in the wild.
I don't know who. I think Mason
I
gets
know
it
he's
on
scratching his head. He's like,
I
oh
can't.
gosh.
there. Finger bang.
Why would you take that off?
No, it didn't blow off. Again? Yes.
Oh, are you talking about the rag?
Yeah.
Yeah, it blows out every time.
Bro.
When he pulls the chute, it's a chute.
It's in heart to get it in there. You're already fucking up. I'm watching it happen live.
Dude,
It sucks.
I don't want to fuck with it.
Oh, brother. All right, Q1 in the books. Popped the bubble, went over 200. Got that out of the way after about 70 passes of not.
Dude, you got paid to go over 200.
Oh, dude.
Qualifying.
Oh my God, we got made $1,500.
Dude, you got paid to go over 200.
Dude, yeah, it was only $100 to get in here.
Dude, you're doing pretty good.
I kind of like Big Dog.
kinda
I'm messing
cool.
with this. Maybe we don't run PDR, we just run Big Dog. Car went a 69.5. It slowed down a little bit. Air was shittier. We had Kevin over here, so we got Kevin tuning it and Jason advising because doing a lot of like not familiar strategies, big tire stuff, post radials. But we're chipping away at it. We got a tune-up in it now. So we're going out here, last pair down. We got a tune-up in there. Jason said it's either gonna go out there and shake or it's gonna go down and haul ass. So
Oh, watch out!
that's what we got. You excited, bro?
Maybe we should make
Big Dog. Big Dog.
Let me.
Hopefully he's got teeth left. Yeah. The marks on the track.
Bro, it shook the tires so hard.
Your teeth still in there?
Barely, they're loose.
Yeah, I told the camera, hopefully your teeth are still there.
Dude, honestly, like,
I can see
it started to shake and then it really started shaking. I was like, what the hell? I didn't get back in it though. It shook that bad. Damn.
Was that
Travis,
round one or was that?
That was qualifying.
Oh, really? So what was?
That was, so 2 rounds of qualifying.
Oh, okay.
What you think? Square tires for life or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not knocked out.
No,
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I thought you were done right there.
I didn't hit anything in the burnout. We had a so no one knew what was going on. We had a blowout. One of the push lock lines to the air launchers, which it just has positive pressure on it until you throw the chute and it just moves the air launcher. So it's just always got pressure on it. Cracked. I don't know how old it is.
The push lock line?
The push lock line cracked. But remember I got that whole that shit in here? So we'll fix it. But essentially if we turn the bottle on, it would just leak all the CO2 pressure out. You would have had no parachutes, you would have no shifter. So like I had to do my burnout back up, and then right before I pull in the beams, Mason's like,
I noticed Mason doing
he's like, make sure your air's on. So turn the air on just enough to make a pass. But we didn't have to use the chutes or anything. But that's like worst case Ontario. We got through it. So we're gonna fix that now, cool it down, get ready for first round. First round's off a chip draw, so qualifying just gets you in the field. But hey, made 1,500 bucks. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Any contingency with the TKM logo?
Hell yeah, we got you.
Yeah, hell. You make it through qualifying in Big Dog and you're a TKM customer with a sticker on the car, free motors for life.
Machine work, not motors.
Oh, sorry, free machine work. Free machine work for life. Everyone's gonna have a TKM sticker on their car. Look at the brains
I
over there.
know. That's what I started with.
You like how you go to the 330, like I at least go to the 330, and I back up at Mach 1. It's pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to sound like I'm like, I mean I was like hardcore, like big tires are dumb. I'm a radio guy, but it's just kind of fun.
I wish we could have a recording of like 6 months ago.
It's just kind of fun.
For like the spectator view, so you gotta figure almost every car went down.
Yes.
You know,
or at least it pulls off.
Right, yeah, it's not blowing the tires off. You get to see times on the board.
Yes.
And it's just badass. Like,
I mean, dude, it's exciting when there's 2 cars that run almost identical times.
It's good racing too.
Yeah. And it's just wild. Like, man, you see these cars. I mean, they're driving.
What's it look like when it shakes? It's violent. Or like,
yeah.
That shit right there. I wish you could experience it.
No, I'm
not
good.
not enjoyable.
Is that damage?
It's pile on. It's good shit too. Done. 1 versus 2, 3 versus 4, 4 versus 6, 7 versus 8. They've already done 4. First pair, second pair, third pair, fourth pair. Whoever's a higher qualified car has lane choice.
Draw Todd. W.
You got Todd.
Why'd you say that? Like I'm over here and that's how my look goes.
He will have lane choice. You will run Todd's second pair.
Todd qualified?
67. 67, yeah, because he aborted the last one.
Go over and tell Todd he's got to air the bags up. No, don't say
Down
that.
a regular pickup truck, so.
all right, air the bags up.
When I get finished, I'm going to come back around. Well, you already know who you got.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
What pair are we?
Second pair. Yeah. First pair, second pair, third pair.
Second pair down. He's got lane choice.
He's got lane choice.
Okay. All right. Let's give it 30 yards. King Tut. I've been watching him race for a while. That's a tough first round pick.
Which one is it?
Well, that's a wrap for us at Big Dog. I went red, dude. I went 005 red. We still had more power in it down low, but it just didn't like it and it shook and it went left. One lane racetrack, yes or no?
For the most part, there's some there's pretty aggressive bumps in the right lane.
But now, I mean, Todd just went down the right lane. Pretty cool racing Todd Tutterow. Been watching him race for years, and I mean, he is the King Tut, so pretty cool to go up there against him. I think he kind of schooled me. I went in a little quick, and I grabbed the trans brake. I was holding the trans brake longer than I wanted to. 005 red on the light. I'm not mad about it because I was going at it. I knew if we were going to beat him, we needed to be up on the wheel. It kind of helps me sleep at night knowing it wasn't going to make the trip and shook the tires, but I think overall, a pretty successful day. We broke the 200 mile an hour barrier. We went in the 60s, and I think we need to do some testing to get that chassis sorted out so it'll take a lot of power tune-up. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
So what's your takeaway, Logan?
Just another day at the track.
Another day at the track.
Got more coming tomorrow and
more.
Saturday.
Yeah, we got 2 more days at the track. So we're going to get this stuff loaded up, head back, park the rig, go home, sleep a little bit, come back, unload the ProMod, put Slick Rick in here, and head to Glot. We're going to leave all the pit vehicles in the other trailer, right?
Yeah, I mean, just drive that up to the track, yeah.
Yeah, so thank you guys for coming along with us. It was pretty cool, it was fun. And the Logie cam has been back, and that's pretty awesome. And we had the in-car rocking, so it was a good day.
You didn't get the in-car from the last one.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't.
Yeah, I did. I forgot to... No?
No, as soon as you, I don't know if you did the burnout or what, but it was in the floor.
In the floor?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Up to the car. I mean, it was still on whenever you got back here.
I didn't know that, but yeah, maybe you didn't have the in-car on the last one, but you got the Logie cam, and Dave was filming, so yeah, it was good. It was a very enjoyable day at the track, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to load some stuff up. We're going to get back to the house and get some sleep and do it all again tomorrow.
Only a 2-hour ride, so it's not too bad.
Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.